Do 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 do. That's a good way to start the stream with a cough. Just checking, making sure everything's alright on OBS, making sure there's no shenanigans. Because my streams love shenanigans. Click over there. Everything went black. Okay. Everything looks okay. Everything's gonna blink black again real quick. And, there we go. In this stream, I'm not gonna put on a lot of streamer energy just because it is Final Fantasy. And Final Fantasy is more for me because Final Fantasy is my favorite game. But I'm just gonna go. That was my plan. I wasn't gonna put on a lot of streamer energy. The first thing I want to do is look at the new armor. Oh, I don't know if that looks cool or not. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like it. I actually do like that with that set. Those look like reskinned something from Dragon Song. I'd have to go look. Let's see what the Gaming Templar says. Hello, hello, Gaming Templar. How are you? What is the fending? Oh. Actually, that looks pretty legit. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I guess I do like that. Good evening, Artie. Good evening to you too, Templar. How are you? That's something to grind for. Should probably put on my good stuff. And I figured, I'm doing well, Art. How about you? I'm okay. Just worked today and I have tomorrow off, so I thought I'd just take the night and play some Final Fantasy. Even though I am kind of lost. Hold on. Yep, there's the sea of people. Gaming Templar says, cool, yeah. Artifact, 'tis good to see you. I have news from old Sarleon. We've yet to hear Yustola regarding her search for means to return to the void. I must convince that her silence has left me feeling... There we go. Estinian has such an excess of energy that has been helping to train our shoulders with nary a grumble. As for Zero... Is something the matter? No. Artifact has paid us a visit, and so I was appraising her of the recent developments, or lack thereof. Are you heading somewhere? Aye, to replenish my ether. Says I cool. Would you like to come? A rare but most welcome invitation. Timely, too, I might add. I myself was thinking of venturing into the city. It would be my pleasure to join you. Will you accompany us, of course? Come then, I have an errand to run. To the bazaar first. Just fast travel there would be a lot quicker. I'm picking up some spice. Maride told me to do so before my next visit. Mr. Zero has quite the tolerance, you see. The sisters know we Hanish are fond of spicy foods, but I doubt any of us could keep up with her. With just the spices normally have on hand, my aunt can quite satisfy her. Which is why I'm happy to provide that they need to achieve more rigorous flavors. Now then, variety being the spice of life, perhaps you'd like to choose something extra to blend Mr. Zero's usual? It'll help to keep things interesting. What do you say? Tomorrow is a big day for MMO news. Throne and Liberty beta gameplays will probably start flooding YouTube, and I got the news about Blue Protocol delayed to 2024. Releasing in Japan in a few weeks. Oh well, that's cool. For Japan, not for us. Colorful array of spices pure out and hempen sacks. Aromatic black corns, the red husks. I feel like black, right? Yeah. Or crimson, because it's like a ghost pepper. These corns tickle your nose with their pungent yet enticing aroma. One can imagine them leaning dishes. No. Crimson powder? Bright red in color, the powder is hot just to look at. Will likely induce a healthy sweat. Yeah, that's the one we need. That's a fine choice, but don't take my word for it. Here, have a taste. Zero may wish to observe your reaction. It would be considerate to sample the spice in her presence. Alright, Zelda, sorry, you're gonna eat some Carolina Reaper. Well, You tentatively place some of the spice on your tongue. Blaze engulfs your mouth. Your reaction speaks volumes. That will suffice then. Always a pleasure, Mr. Zero, and do my ride my regards. Do 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 do.
My usual, please. But with this spice.
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure. Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
I don't need that much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it. There would be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
Very well. A full kettle, then.
Excellent. We'll prepare it at once. And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps. Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
Then I'll have His Excellency's helping. If I could have mine. No, no, Zelda, you're going all the way. You're eating that Carolina Reaper.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
At least we know for real how the game goes along with its release in the...
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in Radzatan, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all. Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body. Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands. All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
In the beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me. But now it is my home, and the people of Radzatan my beloved children. Together, we build this vibrant nation, and naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
Nonetheless, it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. As I told Rubicante, as I found myself moved to speak, I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
Alright, Templar, thanks for tuning in. Always appreciate the views. And I hope you have a good night. Thanks for coming in.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek.
What is going on? What's happening?
Compliments of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
We doing Buffalo Blazing Challenge here?
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is... It burns! It burns!
To better maintain the facade, the alchemists ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food. However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this. Come. Let's replenish our ether.
My whole life flashed before my eyes and it was exhilarating.
I trust you have eaten your fill. I shall have Merit prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment. By this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta. Come, let us pay him a visit.
You know what sucks about, like, hot eating challenges? The day after. If you know, you know. The spicy curry has left you slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges await. Oh, sorry. Trust me, I've done a few blazing challenges. Well, I have never done the blazing challenge, but I've had, I was trying to show off for a group of friends at Buffalo Wild Wings. And I'm like, yeah, I'll eat that Carolina Reaper buffalo wing. Bro, my whole week was messed up.
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
I enter.
Squid masala from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
It's a fast food bag.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks. Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
Oh my gosh.
Shall we disrobe as well?
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
Zelda's like, what the crap? That's funny.
At last. We've been looking for you.
My friends, tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Oriange's assistance.
Ishtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Ashdaya are on the moon of the 13th. Unlike here in the Source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist. Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Is such a feat possible?
In theory. Having once been a single hole, the Source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography. And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound. All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th. Of course, there is the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Oriange's counsel.
Both the Watcher and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Be it in Radzat or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with harnished insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil. A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage. The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether. After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm. My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. As you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the Brand's imprisoning Zodiac. And we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent. Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all. May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
Fine by me. The room was beginning to feel constraining.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the Star. Might I prevail upon you for your assistance?
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work. We'll open our gate, and we will stop Golbez.
The Dark Throne. Title drop. This might be the last patch of the story, I think. What do I want? No. I'll take that, yeah. Quest complete. Going ham. If one and all are ready, let us set forth. Our presentations are to be complete. If I may, I beg a moment to exchange this vessel for its grown counterpart, and is in keeping alchemists of the High Crucible. Of course, we shall accompany thy thither, and hence begin our journey. Sorry, reading's hard. It feels good to play Final Fantasy again, though. I miss this game so much. Ah, it's raining! I love the rain in Final Fantasy. Okay, anyways. Where am I going? High Crucible. Oh, well, that's awkward. What's the closest one to it? Do. Let me go get that landmark real quick. I can't believe I still haven't done it. There we go. Do. And of course, my phone's on the other side of the room. Hold on. Oh. No. No. Ow. Yeah, it turns out it's just a bunch of Twitch notifications. Shut up, Erlanger. My apologies for the delay. My, that is striking similar Kamama. Indeed. Allow me to explain your soulless plan in greater detail. I better get this. As you know, we seek to open the Void Gate in Mare Lamentarium, that we might gain direct passage to the moon and to the 13th. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, we must needs accomplish two tasks. The first is to procurement of a substantial, I hate reading Oriander, quantity of aether, and subsequent delivery of it unto the Tower of Babel. Said structure was once used to siphon the land's essence by way of Telephobari spires. Such a method, however, doth pose an unacceptable risk to the greater ethereal balance of our world. Thus must we seek an alternative means of conveying our requisite resource. Our second task doth pertain to the use of Tower of Babel itself. You may recall that this portal unto the moon is placed under the supervision of Alaspard contingent. If we would employ it to different ends, we must first obtain the contingent's express permission. I should like to believe they would not refuse us, so perhaps we should concern ourselves with ether problem first. Have you any idea whence we might source the vast quantity needed? Aye, a likely location doth come to mind. Let us make for the airship landing. There I shall reveal more. Run! You know, who designed a hole in the building? Just saying, that's kind of probably not the best idea. We are all present and accounted for? Excellent. We shall travel to Charlian and then seek the nearby Isle of Ham. Near unto the surface of this isle, the rivers of ether converge. The churning energy of his confluence is released by the way of geysers. Originally, the Ragnarok was powered by the ether harvested from the island. Good gracious, this is a lot of reading. But as you know, the brain died. Power source, I hate reading Oriander, was ultimately found in the vessel. Passage unto Ultima Thule, the very limits of existence, was facilitated by not less than the strength of the Mother Crystal herself. As such, the Isle of Ham's vast ether deposits remain untouched. We may help ourselves that the energy provided we are able to secure forum's permission. Yet again, with needing permission, it is nothing straightforward into this world. Such is the nature of politics. I feel as the scions of the Seventh Dawn have been officially disbanded. No longer are we recognized as a collective. A somewhat disadvantaged position and what is that word? Bureaucratically speaking. Fortunately, however, this is recognized an unrespected body upon which we may prevail. The students of Sing Scion, upon arriving in Sarlian, let us seek out our friends at the Onyx. Ariandra, can't you just speak English? Not the old English. New English. I could just see someone saying, hey, he does speak English. He speaks old English. Welcome back, Artifact. Welcome back. What brings you here today, and is such a colorful company? Greetings, Okicha. On his occasion, we have come to seek the students' assistance in the matter of some urgency. In that case, you'll want to speak with Kryle. She's in the main hall, sorting through our archives. There's a visitor with her at the moment, but there is no one you don't know. So feel free to show yourself in. I'm showing myself in.
Well now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends. As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though, you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway. Erenville occasionally comes and shares the latest Gleaner gossip, you see. From forgotten ruins to mysterious relics, if there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition. As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryle fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guildship business, but rather... homecoming. But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the Void, There, a man named Golbez plots to invade our world. A man who even now holds my sister hostage. To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
An invasion from the 13th? Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
A little on the nose there.
You have a knack for finding trouble.
No, it finds me.
If Gleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession. It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission.
Can't we just go? Just go.
Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world. As representative, I hereby pledge our full assistance.
Well, that was easy.
Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
We are truly grateful.
If I may. According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any Gleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction. Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Charley and Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system. You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the Forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice, and may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryl, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
Right then, time to put our best foot forward. A pity you can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance. And what have we here? Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
Very secret envelope. sorry. Oh, stop. Okay, where do you want me to go? Oh dear. You heard Oriander, we're gonna go get high. We're gonna high ourselves. Ah, crap. Okay. Just follow the sea of people if you're ever lost in Final Fantasy. Visitors? How delightful! If you require our assistance, then ask away. It is so happens you've caught me at a post-deadline bliss. Forgive us our abruptness of our inquiry, but 'tis our understanding that thou hast charged the Ragnarok's proposed system. I hate reading Oriander. We should like to know how ether harvested at the Isle of Ham was to be stored and transported to the Ark. If the disclosure of such information is permitted. Sorry. Oh, it's no bother at all. We built special tanks that store ether just like we could use casks to store wine. Simply, really. Simple, but quite brilliant in its construction. They rivaled even crystals for ether capacity. A pity we never got to use them. Ah, how muddled and distant the memory. When Doom's deadline loomed large, and we extricated ourselves. I'm sorry, did he just say we pooped ourselves? And we pooped ourselves from a waist-high mire of our work only to end up chin deep in another. I don't think that's how I was supposed to read it. I was one in the world, with a conduit and entries of creation. But now I am truly alive. Who have thought that sleeping in bed and eating a warm meal could make such a difference? Oh my gosh, she's doing the chicken dance. Why I feel positively functional. I dare say it rivals the thrill of dancing on a knife edge of a failure. Ha ha, baka, I'm doing the chicken dance. We are glad for you, quite. On the subject of the ether tanks, do you know what became of them? What did become of them? For the life of me, I can't seem to remember. Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. We should be back by now. Just look for the fellow wearing an outfit that screams, "I've been on vacation and you haven't." Very well, we shall seek out this conspicuous colleague of thine. Our sincerest gratitude, Margaret. And do look after thyself. Come, let us seek this individual attired the manner as suggestive of recent furlough. What sword is that? That's a pretty cool sword. Zero's like, I'm not talking to another one. You go do it. The face that launched our teeny tiny tired boat. How have you been, Artifact? Able to catch a bit of rest? Well, if I don't know the whereabouts of the ether tanks, who in Baragot's name would? Born right in me, very own workship. They work. Oh. A pleasure as always, Master Kakal. I trust thy respite proved rejuvenating. And then some, but I won't bore you with the details, at least not without a drink in me. So, why the interest in our little old tanks? That's Southern, not Irish, by the way, sorry. Permit me to explain. And thus he explains. And the little guy died of boredom. I see. I think I got a long and a short of it. It goes without saying, but we all owe you more than we can ever repay. If you need our ether tanks, then you're at our disposal. There's just one problem. You need the forum's approval to set foot on the Isle of Ham. Were up to me, you'd be the next ship out. But that's a lot. Can't wipe their arses unless there's accordance with our procedural motions. That you may be assured that my backside is immaculate. Oh no! You brought the suits! Thaliax Thumpton Thigh, Master of Fakukalak, and Scholark Monorak. What a surprise! Pardon the intrusion, for the forum has deliberated our petition, and we decided to deliver our verdict directly. We have been granted special dispensation to travel to the Isle of Ham for our purposes of aetherial extraction. On one condition. Our account of its rich deposits of Reacher Isle is home to throngs of vicious beasts. Can we ask you to cull any such creatures you encounter? That's all. Given the vast amount of ether we seek, we expected a far higher price. Oh, believe me, you do not underestimate the value of what you desire. Nay, we simply owe the students of Balding that their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude, that we felt the expediting your request was a suitable way to repay it. A debt of gratitude. We have taken the liberty of arranging your passage to the Isle of Ham. Your vessel awaits in the Scholar's Harbor. Then I'd rather get those ether tanks loaded onto the airships. We'll be ready to take them where we need, assuming it's safe. I shall head back to the annex, but you shall need everything else. Don't hesitate to call. Man, that'd suck if you fall off that wall. Shouldn't there be like a fence there or something? I feel like there should be a fence there. Well, time to go.
Bound for the Isle of Harm. You look like the ones Master Fortuno told me to expect. If you're ready to depart, then so am I. Just say the word.
Is something the matter?
I did recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
Oh no, not Thancred.
Forgive me my delay.
I hate you. You're a douchebag.
'Tis good to see you.
No, it's not. Get him out of my game.
If it isn't Varshan. They do grow up so quickly. Urianger tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face.
I have tribulations to face.
And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald. A pleasure.
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee. I speak of the intangible forces which bring souls together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
I hate Thancred so much. All he does is take my credit. I kicked the bad guy's ass, and then Thancred's like, yes, we did so good with that. Like, Thancred, you did absolutely nothing. Now stop taking my credit. As we wait for the queue to drop. I always thought that statue was going to become like a dungeon or something, because there's a door way back there. Hold on, let me go. Yeah, not in a town, huh? Yeah, no, you, like, you're over here, and then you go down this, like, really articulate hallway thing, and there's doors down there. I really thought those doors were going to become, like, a dungeon or something. Did they just open? Huh. Weird. But yeah, I really thought... I love Final Fantasy, don't get me wrong, but I understand it's not for everyone, just because you do a lot of story in Final Fantasy, and some people might just want to play the game. Oh, Polar Bear! Oh, it's a Polar Bear! Oh, Polar Bear! Oh. Oh. like a big Coke or so. Go for a tank. Oh, she's pulling. Okay, she's pulling. And it doesn't help that I haven't played in a long time, so I don't really remember how to play. I should focus down this again, I feel like. Tap targeting, I love it. Yeah, it takes me a while to get back into the groove of it. But once I get rolling, I'll get rolling. Maybe, I don't know. Just hit it with that off the bat. I don't know if I have time for this. Oh, I do. Cool. I feel like I should be behind. Oh, that was bad. Okay. That's on me. It's nice that everyone knows how to do this stuff, because I'm still kind of fumbling myself here. I made that. We were in the wrong spot.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. There's the wipe. And the tank's gonna one-man it, and then... yeah, we'll be here for a while. Cortana Windraker? Well... oh, well, if I would have known... oh, man. That feels bad. Wait. Yeah, no, it's just the tank trying to one-man it, so we'll be here for a while. If you've made it this far in the stream, well, thank you. Mostly the VOD, because I have 2 people watching right now. So... I kind of wish you'd just wipe so we could, like, go and try again. But it looks like he's gonna get it done, so it's okay. I can't believe that worked. Just boost him real quick. Nope, nope, that's not how that works. You are a god. What is that? Oh, bracelets, sure. save that for later, I guess. I do struggle with tap target. Unless if I'm like, I've been doing it for like a day or two, then I could get back into it. But going in cold, because I haven't played in a while, that's when tap targeting was the hardest for me. Oh, that is such a cool polar bear. Look at him. He is so cool. Sorry. Okay. Oh, I was in it. Ah, crap. I swear this polar bear reminds me of a Pokemon. I just don't have my finger on it right now. Maybe a Digimon. I don't know, but that reminds me of something. out there. Oh. Ow. When it gets to 10%, I'll limit, right? Ah, crap. That's okay. We got there in the end. So. Usually it's like 3 bosses for a dungeon, so we're probably on the last stretch of it all. Yeah, this is the final stretch. And again, Final Fantasy nails the set design. I had a brain fart. I don't remember what my abilities did. Oh, that's the one I wanted. Yeah. Oh, great hit. I don't really need that. Wait for me! I want to join the party. That's the one I was looking for. It's been a while. Oops. Please be something cool. This is gonna be so cool. I already have a vibe. It's Cthulhu! No, wait. It's actually a squid. Slumbering slurge. Man, some people just hate fun. Just let me watch the cutscene. Alright, I'm here, I'm here. He's probably like explaining some mechanic. Oh, okay, we're going. Oh, I get it, I get it, I get it. Okay. Oh, okay. You're supposed to be on the entirely other side. Okay. That's fun. Oh, wow. Okay, he just destroyed that platform. Ow. Ow. Pain is pain. I don't know if I made it out of that. No. Oh, there I go. There I go. I should have teleported. I'm rusty. Come on, load it up, load it up. Yeah, could have done a few more hits, I guess. It was worth it. Got a good hit. Now all they have to do is finish the job. Ah, okay. Go and tell the old great one you failed him. See? Thancred. He just, like, shows up, and then he's gonna say, oh, I did so good. Did you see me take on the squid? I was so great when it came to taking on the squid. For no one takes on squids like Thancred. Like, shut up, Thancred. I'm the one who fought the stupid squid. Oh, that doesn't even look good. Okay. Pass. And exit.
Much obliged for clearing the way. We'll get to work at once. Filling these up will take a good while. I appreciate it if you stood watch till we finished. I ain't getting chewed to chum by some ether-bloated bugger. Oh, by the by. Where were you planning on putting these to use? We could deliver them by airship, see? Provided it ain't too far.
We would need them transported to Garlemald, to the Tower of Babel.
Ah, that's a long old journey. Too long for a direct flight. Tell you what, we'll send them over with the scheduled shipment of provisions headed that way. I'll make the arrangements as soon as we get back. Save some poor chocobos having to drag this lot through the snow.
You have our thanks. We shall not forget your generosity.
I hate Lalafels.
Everything seems to be proceeding apace. I dare say you would have been fine without me.
I agree.
Why would you say such a thing? You are not bound by contract or the threat of force, and you gain no advantage by devaluing your own contribution. Yet you must be bound by something to speak thus. What is it?
What binds me?
I hate Thancred. Oh, don't
Belief,
monologue.
I suppose. Born of our shared struggles. No matter where my comrades go, I have faith they will be fine. For I know that they will walk their chosen path as surely as I walk mine. I trust them, in short. Trite though it may sound.
Trust. I remember the word. How long has it been since last I used it? It had no place in my dealings. Not with other Voidsent, and certainly not with Xenos. Not even in the time before darkness engulfed the world. Full often did Memoriates betray their own, corrupted by the very power they wielded. You could trust no one but yourself. Alone we fought, and alone we fell. I wouldn't know how to trust. Is there some trick to it?
Just stay close to this one. You'll learn in no time. Absolutely fine.
I confess I thought thou mightst have more words of counsel to offer.
Oh, she'll soon get the hang of it, even without my help. After our work here is done, I'll see myself back to the shadows.
Yeah, he's leaving!
But before that,
oh.
I take it you've heard as well.
Indeed. The client seeketh Archons, and 'twould seem our extensive travels and neutrality make us prime candidates.
Well, assuming we take on the request, I suspect I'll be stuck with you again. Don't let me down, hmm?
To not only allow us to use the tanks, but arrange the transportation to Garler Melts. Besides, blessed are we to count Cockle among our allies. Unto thee we must also give thanks, Thancred, for coming to our aid on such short notice. Please, you know I'm happy to help. Don't hesitate to call on me again. Go away, Thancred. I hate you so much. Quick tongue. I don't even know what this is, honestly. I also think I'm gonna call it a night right there. Till next time. You may now enter the offer front with a party of NPC avatars to make use of this feature. Open the trust interface located under the duty in the main menu. Alright, I think I'll just do part 2 tomorrow night, because I've been going for an hour and a half or so, and I think that's a good place to end it, and I'll just do the finale tomorrow night and split it up into 2 parts. Alright guys, thanks for watching as always, and Artifact out.